Hi, content creators and trainers. My name is Hannah, Product Marketing Manager here at Trainual, and we're going to quickly touch on one of the most important things you can do when you build out your training, and that's making sure the information you document is accessible for everyone who needs it. And you can get really granular with how you share in Trainual, so let me show you how. What you'll want to do is head to this share button right here, which will pull up the sharing options for this subject. Of course, you can search for any people and groups in your account and share this content with them. So I can pick anybody here and it'll show me who's new. If I would like this person to be required to complete the subject, I'll leave this part right here checked. If I uncheck it, then that means that they'll have access to this subject. It'll show on their homepage, but they're not going to be required to complete it, and it won't affect their overall completion scores in Trainual. And just to kind of give you an overview of that, if I hop over to my account here, I can see these 4 subjects in my to-do section, meaning that these are all required for me and I have to complete them all before I reach 100% in Trainual. Whereas anything that's shared for me that's not required will be over here in my reference tab. Now, let's talk about the people in your account who you haven't shared this subject with directly. You might be wondering, well, if they go searching for answers that are inside of the subject, can they see? The answer is it all depends on what you have set down below in this discoverability section. So you have 3 options for accessibility to this subject. The first is discoverable, meaning that anybody in your account, no matter if you've shared it with them or not, can go searching for this subject or answers inside the subject, and they can find it and see all the content inside. The second option is request only. So that means that anybody that goes searching for this subject will see that it exists. But if they're not assigned, they'll have to request access to the subject and get that access granted before they can see what's inside. And then the last option is private. So that means that only admins and people that are assigned the subject can see that the subject exists and see the content inside of the subject. And one last thing I want to touch on is you can also share this subject with people outside of your account. So people like contractors, vendors, freelancers, even, prospective hires or customers using public share. So if you click on public share here at the bottom, you can allow public sharing and then copy that link and share it with anybody outside of your Trainual account so they have access to this material as well. Hope this helps. See you next time.